friends and family, this is Megan Bowen, aka Childhood 미국 사람입니다. And I've got exciting news. I've become a moon.
Prendan los motores que nos vamos. Aquí todos los días son de verano. De lunes a lunes nunca paramos. Ya está saliendo el sol, ven y préndete. Esto es fácil, no me llames si tú andas con Lucy. Estamos en Miami, en un yate, un corito sano, no le pares.
So I'm excited. I finally changed my last name over to my husband's last name. Yay! So if you're not from a Western country where the wife takes on the last name of the husband, then yes, it's a thing that we do when we get married. Some people, it's not optional, but there are many people who take on the last name of their husband. Nowadays, though, there are a lot of husbands who take on the last name of their wives. But for me personally, the reason why I wanted to do it was because it just makes me feel like a family. I'm like, I want to be a Mrs. Moon. I want us to be Mr. and Mrs. Moon. I love it. I think it's awesome. So it happened. It's Moon. And plus, Megan Moon is a dope name. I think if his name was something that didn't go with my name, I might be a little bit hesitant to do so, but I probably still would have anyway. Just because for me, I really like that feeling of family, of us having the same last name. So the reason why it took so long was because in my mind, I was like, there's gonna be so much paperwork. Like, I can't even imagine changing your name when you're not in the country. I'm like, this has gotta be a pain in the booty. So I was not willing to take on that challenge, but I looked it up and there actually wasn't that much information on it. So I just kind of inquired and I found out that it's actually not as hard as you think. So this information only applies to people who are from America because I'm American, so I only know the process for us, and I'm sure every country has, different steps that they have to take. An American in Seoul. If you're American in different countries marrying other people, the steps could be totally different. So if you're an American in Seoul and you married a Korean and you want to change your last name, this applies to you. So the first step that you want to do is you actually want to get a copy of your marriage certificate, and you can have your Korean significant other just print that out on the government website. It's not that hard. Or if you don't want to print it out, you can actually go visit, your local government office and you can just get a copy of that printed. Okay, so now I'm actually going to a translation office because I have to get the marriage certificate translated into English by an official translator. And then I have to get an apostille on it. I decided to go to World 번역, which is in Sicheong. I'm going to this place because they also do the apostilles as well, so I don't have to go to many locations. So, yes! Oh, I'm looking at the wrong spot. Sorry. It's expensive. They charged like 100,000 won. It was like 90 something, 98 something, basically 100,000 won for the translation, for the apostille, and the official seal. So once you've got that document, the hardest part is actually over for the initial change of name phase. So now it's time for probably the only fun part of this journey, which is taking a new passport photo. Yes, let's get ready. I'm ready. Let's go. I like this place because they make the most natural edits. A lot of the places, they make you look so unnatural. So they specialize in natural editing, so that's why I use this. It's at Hongdae Exit 8. This is my final look. All you have to do is take that document along with your passport to the US Embassy. And once you go there, you give them the document, sign the forms, fill it out, pay your $120, I think it is, and then 2 to 3 weeks later, a new passport will arrive at your door. See that? It says to Moon, Megan Simone. I was like, what? So that means my new passport is coming today, which means I gotta get to the immigration office really soon because they're really strict about you re-registering your info. You excited? I'm so excited I gotta tell Moon he's in the shower. Mr. Moon! 오늘 여권 들어갈 거야. 오늘 여권 들어올 거야. Okay. Are you excited? Ah!
Moon.
Ah!
Moon.
I'm Megan Moon.
Moon.
Now we gotta go to the immigration office and register. About time. I got it! I can't show you because it's got the address, but yay! Passport documents delivery service. Yes! What do you want? You want to see it? Let's open it! I feel like a little kid. Like, this thing does not really open. This is my old photo. Look at that. And my new one. Your journey begins with a U.S. passport. Oh my God, it's so lovely. Ooh, look at my new photo and look at the name. Moon Megan Simone. Isn't that lovely? Look at the photo. Yes, I'm with it. And that's the first step done. But you also have to change your social security number as well. And the U.S. Embassy in Seoul does not offer that service. So for that, you have to contact the embassy in Manila, Philippines, because that's the closest U.S. embassy that handles Social Security matters, and they also cover the jurisdiction of Korea as well. So in order to change your name on your Social Security card, you're going to have to take your passport, go back to the U.S. embassy along with either a birth certificate or a Social Security card, and you actually have to get an official copy notarized by the embassy saying this is an official copy of a real, passport. It's not like fake or forged. And then you send those documents off to Manila, and then they'll process everything and then mail you back your Social Security card. So that's not that bad. You just got to visit the embassy twice. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to report it to immigration ASAP. So the day that I got my passport in the mail with the new name, I went online and I made an appointment. The appointments were pretty backed up, so the appointment was more than 2 weeks away. So I kind of worried about that, but as long as you have an appointment like right away, as soon as possible, then it's fine. You have to go there and report your new name change, typically within 2 weeks. So you want to get on that ASAP so you don't have to pay no fees. And that's it. Actually, I thought it was going to be much more complicated, but it actually is not. And that's good. And that's why I did it. Because if not, I was just going to wait till I went back to America or something to get it done. But actually, it's quite simple. And there you have it. Mr. Ma, come on. 야, 근데 기분 어땠어? 이름 바뀌었을 때? 이상해?
예.
왜?
왜 내 이름 가져갔어?
So in Korea, people, they actually avoid people with the same last name to marry because they could be from the same line. 그런 거 있잖아, 한국에. 같은 성이면 뭔가 확인해야 되는 거 아니야?
아, 족보? 옛날 우리 이름 갖고 있는 사람 처음부터 이렇게 쭉 라인 돼 있는 거, 이름 있는 거.
왜냐면 겹치지 않게?
예, 옛날에.
근데 요즘은 더 하지 않아?
요즘은 안 할 걸? 많이 안 하는 것 같아. 신경 잘 안 쓰고.
So who are we?
Mr. Mrs. Moon.
Yeah.
우리 총 가지고 싸워야 돼.
He keeps thinking about Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the movie. He was like, "Oh, we're like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the movie." I was like, "Oh my god!" Like when you move to another country and you tell them something about your country, like a culture, the first thing they relate it to is a movie. Like, "Oh yeah, I saw that in that movie. I saw that in that TV show. That's like on Breaking Bad." I'm like, "Yeah, some things are true."
아, 근데 그 영화 때문에 이름 똑같잖아. 나 그것 때문에 처음 알았어. 사람들 이거 이름 바꾸는 거.
Because of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yeah.
이제 원래는 그 영화가 그냥 이름이 똑같은 건 줄 알았는데 똑같은 사람이 우연히 만난 건 줄 알았는데 나중에 알고 보니까 사람 이름 바꿔야 되는 거나 그때 처음 알았어. 그 영화 보고.
See? Hollywood can be helpful. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, like to see more videos, please subscribe to my YouTube page down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, not on Snapchat because I don't use that no more. Like me on Facebook, we will. See ya!